All right, let's get straight to it. We're not just talking about saving money today. We're talking about financial strategy. We're going to break down 5 incredibly powerful government-backed tools that are engineered to give you, and I mean you, direct command over your financial security. Let's dive in. This is the real challenge, isn't it? It's the question that keeps a lot of us up at night. The market goes up, it goes down, and the only thing that seems certain is uncertainty. So the big question is, how do you build a portfolio that's guaranteed to grow? How do you actually engineer certainty into your financial future? Well, the answer isn't about chasing risky bets or trying to time the market. It's about building a bedrock of stability. We're talking about post office schemes. These are instruments backed by the full weight and guarantee of the government. They offer something the open market just can't: guaranteed returns. This is where you build your foundation. Now, I want you to think of these schemes less like simple savings accounts and more like a specialized toolkit. Each tool is precision engineered for a specific financial mission, ready to be deployed to build, grow, and protect your capital. So let's open up this toolkit and see what's inside. First up, our foundational tool. This is for the discipline builder in all of us. The recurring deposit, or RD, is your go-to for consistent, methodical wealth creation. It's all about building momentum through simple, powerful repetition. And just look at how accessible this is. You can start with as little as 100 rupees a month. You lock in a consistent investment over 5 years at a fixed 6.7% annual interest. But here's the best part. That return isn't a maybe, it's a guarantee. It's like putting your financial discipline on autopilot. This really hits the nail on the head. The RD isn't for a one-time investment. It's for the strategist, the person who understands that real wealth isn't built overnight, but month by dedicated month. Okay, let's move on to our second tool. This one serves a completely different purpose. The National Savings Certificate, or NSC, is designed for a decisive, one-time deployment of your capital. You'll notice the step up right away. The NC offers a really compelling 7.7% annual interest rate. That's a full percentage point higher than the RD. It's for a one-time investment that you lock in for 5 years, and again, you get a guaranteed return on that lump sum. It's a simple, incredibly powerful way to put a chunk of money to work safely. Now, let's shift gears from a short-term tactics to long-term strategy. The Public Provident Fund, or PPF, is your long-game instrument. This is the tool you use for those major financial missions, like, say, funding a comfortable retirement. The key feature here is the tenure, 15 years. Yeah, this is a commitment, but in exchange for that long-term vision, you get a solid 7.1% annual return and some pretty significant tax advantages. That creates a powerful compounding effect over time. Honestly, this is how you build a real legacy. Some financial missions are simply non-negotiable, and for those, you need a high-precision, high-impact tool. That tool is the Sukanyana Samriddhi Yojana, and it's specifically engineered for one of the most important goals a family can ever have. Just look at that interest rate, 8.2% per year. I mean, wow. This is, by a long shot, the highest yielding tool in our entire kit. It's designed for one thing: securing the future of a daughter, and it matures when she turns 21. And with a low minimum deposit, it's accessible to almost everyone, but its purpose and its power are just immense. And that really says it all, doesn't it? The SSY isn't a general-purpose savings account. It's a specialized instrument for a critical life objective, and it offers an unparalleled rate of return to match just how important that mission is. So, what about our final tool? This one addresses a completely different strategic need. What if you need to generate cash flow? The Post Office Monthly Income Scheme, or POMIS, is designed to turn a lump sum of capital into a steady, reliable income stream. So here's how it works. You invest a chunk of money, up to 9 lakhs for an individual or 15 for a joint account. In return, you get a fixed monthly payout based on the interest, which is currently sitting around 7.4%. But here's the real kicker. At the end of the term, your original capital is returned to you, completely intact. It's income generation without touching your principal. Okay, so there you have it, our 5 tools. But listen, having a great toolkit is totally useless if you don't have a clear strategy for using it. So the next critical step is matching the right tool to your specific financial mission. Let's start with pure performance. This chart gives you a quick, at-a-glance comparison of our highest-yielding tools. The SSY is the clear leader at 8.2%, with the NSE right behind it at 7.7%. If your main goal is simply to maximize your guaranteed returns, well, these are your frontline instruments right here. Now, this mission match table, think of this as your operational playbook. This is what connects your strategy to real-world execution. If you have the critical mission of funding a daughter's future, you deploy the SSY. Need to generate regular cash flow? The POMIS is your tool. Planning for long-term retirement? You bring in the PPF. See, this is how you go from just knowing this stuff to taking decisive action. Ultimately, this isn't just about absorbing information. It's about empowerment. It's about you understanding that you have a mandate, a responsibility to take decisive command of your own financial destiny. So here it is, your complete strategic toolkit. You've got 5 distinct instruments, each with a crystal clear purpose, guaranteed returns, and the full backing of the government. On their own, they're powerful, but when you combine them, you've got a comprehensive strategy to build your wealth with absolute confidence. The knowledge is now yours. The tools are all laid out on the table. So the only question left is the one that really matters. Your financial future is waiting for your command. What's your first strategic move going to be?